I just want to have a quick discussion about friends who lie to you. Don't y'all hate that? I have this one friend who, she's very suspicious. She lies too much. She is basically a gold digger. It's just weird to me. It's very odd, strange. It's like you won't tell me where you live at, and then you sat up here. I mentioned the state of Florida. And then she's got this long story, this elaborate, delusional lie, basically, talking about how she's from Florida. Oh, I went there too. I did. Blah, blah, blah. You got this whole Elder Scroll, like it's 1735. You got this whole Elder Scroll, that you drafted in Congress to make people think you're from Florida. But now I'm hearing a whole different story from you 6 months later. I'm like, well, damn, which one is it? Are you from Florida or not? Now she's talking about it's been 6 months since she told me that, and now she's talking about, oh, I can't tell you where I'm from. That's personal information. I said, what in the Psychic Friends Network is going on here? It's like, stop with the lies. Like, you gave me 3 different dates for your birthday. It's like, first, she's talking about November 3rd. Then she talked about March 11th. I'm like, what date is it? Because you're lying. I'm like, which one? Which one? And then there's the other problem is with you. You're 18. You're 19 years old. Like, you're 19 and you're a liar. Do you know how problematic that is? And you're a con artist too, because there's people have who use scams who I know and I spoke to them before, and they told me about you, girl. They told me to stay away from you too. But like a dumbass, like that abusive ass marriage. I went right back to my wife, my toxic, gold digging 19-year-old wife. In the media follow me with a camera talking about Donald, why would you decide to go back to a woman like her? And you got Barbara Walters interviewing me about this shit. Circa 1967. I'm sitting here with an egg on my face. With a Tootsie Roll and a pudding poppage. Like I'm Bill Cosby. But here I go. Well, in every marriage, people make mistakes, and that's where I would have to stop myself. Like, pause. What did you just say? Let's run that tape back and rewind, because you're talking about being with a narcissist, and you're talking about everybody makes mistakes about divorce. That's where I give my 60 years ago self the side eye, because why are you sitting up here talking to this liar and a scam artist who has also lied to you? It's like, it's weird to me. It's very weird to me. Very odd. Like I said, she got elaborate stories and elder scrolls for the politicians to look at and draft in Congress. And, first and then mind you, let's not forget she lies about her sexuality. First of all, she tells other people that she's bisexual. Then she telling me she's straight. I'm like, can you decide before you tell me? Like, do I need to arrest you? Like, do we really need to call CPS to snatch you? Like, do we need to tell your parents where you live at? Like, do we need to like report that ass? Like, like really? Like, do I need to get on the phone? Because, girl, I am that girl. I will dial the the police for fraud, which I will. I will prosecute that as I will prosecute Uncle Perlman or a Bernie Madoff when I see her. So if you lie to me, don't do shit. And then on top of that, you just sat here and told me 20 minutes ago, um, because I asked my friends about, I said, how, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you trust me? She gonna say some 5 out of 10. So tell me this. First, months ago, you said, okay, let's collab on a project, like in October or November last year. Because first of all, when I first asked her, 'cause it was my idea. Guess what she said? No, I don't want to collab. I met you on the internet. But now you talked to me yesterday and you have a whole new story. I'm like, girl, which one is it? Do you want to talk to me or not? Because when I messaged you last night and I told you that because first of all, I had said to her, oh, um, I'm still looking for collabs, but you didn't, I said something like, oh, you didn't want to collab with me, so I'm looking for other people to work with. Here she comes talking about, I said, for right now, stop, stop, stop. This is where I play that gift that boy talk about, why the fuck you lying? Because this whole video is that gift, like, played out about 6, 7 times. Like we need to, I feel like Jussie Smollett and my friend will be very close friends because they're pathological ass liars. Right up in the jailhouse, bitch. Right up in the jailhouse. Sitting up here with their Kool-Aid in Miller Philly, bitch. Sitting up here with their Kool-Aid in Jacksonville, which is where this heifer tried to tell me she was from. Bitch, you lied. You're suspicious, bitch. I'm suspicious of you. In a minute, bitch, I really need to be calling the Jacksonville police because we might have a case against that ass, bitch. We really might. We really might. Because my friend's the kind of person who she'll tell me one story. Because I've had other people who, first of all, I know people like her. She's not the first, and she won't be the last. I know people who act just like her and do the same schemes that my friend does, but she think that just because she's 19, that I don't see through her or nobody else in the world sees through her. I'm like, girl, I told you I'm 10 years older than you, boo. Why don't you think I see through you? If I'm 10 years older than you, but do you realize I was old enough when I was 10 years old to hold you when you were born in the NICU, boo? Like, come on now. Just 2 days ago, I got dragged on the internet and somebody told me about one of my friends being shady, just like her. This girl I'm talking about my video, but about the second person. They said to me, um, is she really your friend? Not about this person, but someone else. They talk about, oh, it's friend number 2, an honest friend. I'm trying to remember the word that they use. They talk about is friend number 2 really your friend? She really your best friend the way that you claim she is? Because this person go another person just like my friend talk about gonna get this whole soliloquy like in Shakespeare. She talk about oh, um, something like when my friend what was it? What was this soliloquy she went into? She went into this long 3, 4 paragraph essay about her friend, her friend, her friend. How did she start it though? She said something like, my friend knows everything about me. That's what she said. That's what she said. She went into this whole paragraph about, my friend knows everything about me and da 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 da. I'm like, okay, well, we're not all very lucky, are we? Okay. Because, first of all, I want to ask this person, because I don't even know who they are, but I want to ask this person, has your little friend scammed you out of money and then lied about it? Yeah. Because When that happens to you, because it's happened to me, call me before you start making judgments about who I know. Girl, it makes me laugh. Like, it really does. It makes me laugh. When people think that they know about me and they know about my friends, I'm like, first of all, you need to be clocking my damn friend over here with her lies and her gold digging on the internet. This goes along with that video I told y'all about. What was it called? My 16 years of YouTube, I'm quitting video, whatever, from like 2 months ago. How I told y'all they get on that website, start lying to their fans and try to hoard money and steal money from their fans. I'm like, yeah, get my friend, get her. Because all that shit I told y'all about in that video really is not only about many people, but it's also about her. Add her name to the list too, bitch. Add her name too. Round her up, Dano. Book her, Dano. Like it's TJ Hooker or some shit. Book her, Dano. Book him, Dano, bitch. Book her. She need to be processed in the unit in the psych ward. She need to be processed in the psych ward first for about 5 years. Then go to the damn jailhouse for another like life for a life sentence because all the scams and the lies that my friend has told over the years, like y'all will be very shocked. It does not take me very long to explain all of the lies my friend has told. It's weird to me. It's very, in fact, I'm probably bored looking at the camera talking to y'all about it because of it. It's like she's the easiest read the table. She's a narcissist. And for you not to tell me where you live at, and then you gonna sit here and lie and make this whole grand gesture on video, mind you, on video. And there's witnesses who heard every single thing you fucking told me. By the way, if you lie or if you scam people again, girl, I do have video of you and your lies and your little stories that you tell people, girl, and your delusions. So let's not act like I don't need to pull out receipts, girl. Cause let this heifer lie to me one more time. Let her make up some bullshit, one more bullshit story about how, oh, I'm from Florida. And then 2 seconds later, she changed her damn story. Talk about, oh, I can't tell you that's personal information. Girl, nobody even asked you for this cat lot lie, bitch. This ain't Hurricane Katrina. You don't live in New Orleans, you're telling a cat lot lie, bitch. Like, stop telling these lies and maybe I will actually help you. But for you to sit up here, first of all, like a damn hypocrite, for you to sit up here and try to say about me, oh, because but like I told y'all, when I asked her, my friend in her line asked, when I asked her, oh, how much do you trust me on a scale of 1 to 10? She gonna sit up here and say to me, 5 out of 10. And you know how to get my trust. I said, girl, and then, first of all, I also told her because once again, she told me this fucking lie about herself. I went on this whole tangent talking to her this morning about how, you know, today's generation is so different. I remember being in such and such town, the town that you told me you were from, that you lied about, such and such town. Oh, because I grew up there for several summers. And da 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 da. And then after I told her this story, this true story, that's why I don't like your ass, because you sat up here and lied to me multiple times. But then, if I was to really show your face or what you look like, or say that that's not your real, oh, and that's another thing. This bitch lies about her first name on the internet. She changed her little social media name, gave herself a stage name, and she told y'all on the internet that that first name is her real name. And then she gonna charge y'all money to actually reveal her real first name. I'm like, And then people paid for this shit. They paid $100, $50. Like, stop. Y'all are dumb. Stop. Like, I really cannot. I've been clocked this heifer from day one. This is a man, but in my story, I called her a woman because, I just say she for anybody. It don't even matter what gender they are in real life. I just say she just for anonymity, but it's just like, like, it's like just 'cause you think you about 6'4", and you really think that just 'cause you were a pro athlete when you were in grade school. Girl, first of all, when you were in grade school, bitch, I was in high school, okay? So, all of this talking that this heifer does about, I when I was in soccer class, I was a Division One, and I got athlete offers to appear in Europe. I'm like, does she hear herself talking right now? How do I know she's telling the truth? In fact, I need to talk to her close Judy on that fucking website. The one that I spoke to, cause her friend scammed me too. Her friend scammed me too. Mhm. I didn't come on camera to tell y'all that part. I told y'all my friend scammed me, but not her friend. This mutual friend. And I'm not saying their name either, because there's also people who said things to me about this person too. Told me about how they scam people too. Told me about how my friend Judy has a history of scamming. So that makes me 10 times more suspicious of this narc friend I have. But I don't want to tell y'all his name, you know, because it's like also this person, he has a distinct first name. So like it's not your average everyday name. It's not a common first name. It's not a common first name. So I just can't be exposing like as the young people say doxing. I can't be doxing people like that. But however, let's flip that rule on its head because people fucking feel the need over the course of my lifetime to dox me multiple times. These girls have sat up here and tried to post revenge porn of me on the internet. These girls have sat up here and tried to lie on me on the internet, make up all type of false accusations. These girls have literally tried to call up where I live from a fucking post on the internet. And this was a person who lived about 3 hours away from me. I'm like, girl, you live up in the mountains in North Jersey. Bitch. Why are you calling anybody I know? Trying to destroy my reputation. Like, bitch, mind your. That's nothing. This friend that I talked about on Patreon years ago, let's get into her. Let's get into her. The one that my actual friend, the one that my actual friend, operative word, which actual, the one that my actual friend, and I'm sure people could go on the internet and find his post to me online publicly, telling me how this person is Donald, this person's a bad influence, and you shouldn't be around her. Yeah, shout out to my friend for my actual friend for keeping me out of harm's way with this heifer, this demonic spirit. Yeah. I knew the whole time, but I didn't want to say anything. You hear all these celebrities talking about the demonic shit in the industry. I'm like, bitch, I knew about that shit in 2010. I just wasn't saying anything because I was 14 years old. I been knew about the demonic stuff in the industry. Y'all, the general public who were naive and told people like me to ignore that shit for 15, 20, 30 years, we told y'all years ago. And in fact, guess what? I know because my grandfather was a Satanist. Sure, my grandfather was not in Hollywood or in the business, the way a lot of nepo babies are today. But I know about rituals. I know about SA and all that shit. Like Like, I know about all of that. So, miss me about, oh, because first of all, just the other day, I had somebody who tried to fucking lie to me on the internet, talk about how such and such was not a Satanist, and this I was talking about, and yeah, and yes, I'm not afraid to say it. I was talking about Ozzy Osbourne, like the week after he passed. Yes, girl, you can go online and find it. I was talking about how I felt Ozzy Osbourne is a Satanist. Sure did, sure did. Don't hate me. I'm speaking the truth, girl. I told y'all, Ozzy Osbourne was a Satanist because his name is the Prince of Darkness, which is a reference to Satan. I said this on the internet last week. Which I've known about that since 2018. Well, shit. After that, sorry, it wasn't 2018. It was like 2020 or something, 2020, 2021 or something like that. Anyway, the point is, I've known this for a very long time, many years. I just was not saying it on camera, okay? Because first of all, I've always respected Sharon Osbourne. She is not to blame. It's her fucking husband who looked like Satan's older father. Okay. Ozzy Osbourne looked as old as Satan from before Satan's time period. That's how old Satan was. In fact, you know who is guarding the gates of hell, bitch? Jeffree Star. I've been told y'all for years, bitch. Be careful of Jeffree Star, because he's guarding the gates of hell. Look at his face. He looked like a cross between Lucifer and a fucking alien. He looked like Satan and a fucking alien in the face. He looked like Satan. Jeffree Star looked like Satan's child. Like he looked like Satan birthed him. But y'all want to sit up here and try to tell people like me, oh, Jeffree is nice. Bitch, a black person. First of all, y'all are talking about Jeffree Star is nice. Jeffree Star is nice. I've heard that shit for 20 years. The reason why I did not consume Jeffree Star content in 2008 and even until now, for the last 17 years, is because my friends in 2008 tried to tell me, oh, you should watch Jeffree Star. You will like him. Girl, a month later, I saw an article as an 11-year-old, mind you, 11 years old, I saw an article about Jerry Star in 2008. Talk about he went to Warp Tour and he spit on an 8-year-old girl. I was 11, bitch. I was 11. Okay. Now, contrary to popular belief, what the media is not going to tell you about the term stay woke is today's generation manipulated that phrase to be about politics and to be first of all in today's generation people try to manipulate the phrase stay woke into being about Republicans avoiding Democrats. It's not that at all. It's not. It has nothing to do with politics. First of all, the term stay woke was invented by black people. It didn't matter if they were Republican or Democrat. It was a term invented by black people, and it was about cultural appropriation. See, I thought everyone knew this, but they do not. They do not. Anyway, that's a whole other conversation. But the point is, basically, Heffa, I have my card, which I have my card that says that I am banned from hell, which I am not going to hell because Jeffree Star is there waiting for me. Plotting on my ass, bitch. Jeffree Star and his scam artistry is waiting. Oh, and my friend with her fucking lies too. They're both sitting there waiting for me. You 19 years old in the pits of hell. Girl, please. That shit is funny to me. It's a joke. It's a joke. First of all, Satan loves his children. He loves his children, his grandchildren, his great grandchildren. They're just waiting to do rituals for our grandpappy Satan. Like, our pappy Satan, he just, he just festers at every shoulder, neck, and thigh, bitch. I'm like, I'm like, get me out of this weird ass cult, bitch. I need Uncle Ruckus to perform a demonic exorcism. Talk about get this nigga out of here. Okay? Like, we need Uncle Ruckus. Where's Uncle Ruckus when you need him? Where? Where? Because, first of all, um, first of all, unlike Satanists, when I look at someone in the eyes, I actually blink. A lot of Satanists, you could tell they're Satanists because they don't blink ever. They don't blink. It's just that simple because it's all in the eyes, bro. I'm an atheist who grew up Christian, and I can personally tell you, in the Bible it says, first of all, two things. Number one, the part that people are forgetting or not even they don't even know about is Palestine is mentioned in the Bible just in very like metaphorical terms because you know the Bible's full of lies and metaphors. It's a whole other that's a whole other conversation, but you know, I've been an atheist for 20 years for a reason. Like this is actually my 20th year of being atheist. It's 2025, girl. Like it runs deep. I was 9 years old calling out Christianity because I knew it was full of shit 20 years ago. In 2005, 20 years ago, I knew religion was full of shit. And that's why people were always trying to censor my mouth and what I say. And oh, don't use profanity. I heard that shit all the time. Don't stop cursing and stop using. And he uses language. Oh my God, people used to clutch their pearls because they hated that I was anti censorship 20 years ago. So what we're not going to do is sit up here and try to pretend. First of all, random ass strangers have commented on my YouTube videos talking about how, oh, I was gonna pay attention to what Donald said, but it was his profanity that lost me. It's the profanity for me. I'm like, you're a sheep. Go away. You're a sheep. This is not for you. You can't handle profanity. Go away. Cause I just feel as though, once again, back to the devil, Jeffree Star is sitting in the pits of hell, watching, and making sure that he has his what do they call those things at Six Flags? It's been so long since I fucking worked there. Oh my god, excuse me. When you do admissions at Six Flags theme parks, they have this thing. Because I used to work at admissions, they have this thing where you a scanner. Sorry, it's a scanner. Sorry. When you work at admissions at Six Flags, they have a scanner that lets people into the park. And I feel like Jeffree Star low key has the book on how to get rid of the pits of hell. But guess why he's not gonna give it to you, clueless ass? It's because you're not ready to hear it. Because y'all are not acknowledging that Jeffree Star is a Satanist. Y'all are not going to acknowledge that Kanye West is a Satanist who sacrificed his mother. Sacrificed his mother for fame, money, and power in the music industry. Like, y'all are not ready to hear this shit. It's weird to me to hear people defending Andrew Tate, who's another Satanist. It's weird to me to hear people defend Kanye. Kanye's a Satanist, so I told y'all already. It's weird to me to hear people, defending Marilyn Manson, him too. Like, Shaquille O'Neal, him too. I found that shit out today. Shaq is a Satanist too. Like it's just very weird to me that y'all are defending these weird ass people. It's very odd to me. It's very weird, very odd, very questionable, very as the young people are telling me it's called now, the term today is called cringe. It's very cringe to me that y'all are supporting and advocating and even willing to go to war and sacrifice your fucking family to go to war in a tank like it's the army or some shit. over these celebrities who don't know who the fuck you are. They don't know you. They don't want you. All they want is your money. They don't want to date you. They don't want to marry you. They don't want anything long term. They're not humble. They're not from a, 3-bedroom house with a picket fence like I Love Lucy in black and white, which that's the real I Love Lucy. When I Love Lucy went to color, I feel like all the humor left, but that's another conversation because y'all know I Love Lucy Ball. Anyway, by the way, if people start saying that Lucille Ball is satanic, I'm about to jump over a fucking roof, bitch. Anyway, because it's not true. Y'all are liars. Y'all sit up here and make all these fake ass stories about celebrities, and y'all lie on celebrities. Okay, but yeah, these stands too. These stands, like these Nicki Minaj stands, these Lady Gaga stands, all of you have is stay away from me. I don't like y'all. I don't like y'all. Y'all fake. Y'all are fake. Y'all are fraudulent. I've been calling y'all out since the beginning of social media in like 2008. I've been calling you guys out. I don't like stand culture. These heifers on social media who don't know Nicki Minaj, who don't know Megan Thee Stallion. By the way, Nicki Minaj works with Jerry Star too. That's a whole other conversation. But briefly, Nicki Minaj is satanic also. Y'all don't want to hear it. I'm telling y'all, y'all ain't ready to hear this shit. Y'all are not ready. I should not even be telling y'all the keys to the magical book because y'all are gonna take my book and misuse her. So why should I give y'all the presents for Christmas? No, she's not getting anything for Christmas. Why? Why? As far as I know, listen. My book has the key to slavery. I did a video about this shit, and I said this shit as a joke, huh? But years ago, I did that. I said that in a video as a comedic joke, and y'all sat up here, rolled your eyes. Oh, Donald talking about Candace Owens would sell us out to black people. Oh my god, ha ha ha. So, girl, please, I told y'all Kanye and Candace Owens and them are slave masters and they're friends with each other for a reason. I told y'all that shit years ago. Candace Owens, her too. She's satanic also. I don't hear from her. No, no. People trust her, and I'm like, girl, please. Candace Owens is transphobic. She made that shit up about Emmanuel Macron's wife. So Emmanuel and wife and Bridget steal all her money, take all her shit. She's a liar. She's a fraud. Take every fucking thing that one has. Yeah. Yeah. If it was legal to take from a liar, you need to do it now. Because as far as we know, in this fucked up country we live in called the US of us, because Americans are narcissistic, it's like the land of a narcissist and the home of the psychopath. No more Star Spangled Banner around here, bitch. Anyway, so watch they take that shit I said as a joke. These fucking cancel culture words. Oh, let me shut the fuck up. That's, who's code for shut the fuck up. That's God's sources set the code for me to shut the fuck up. My teeth fucking hurt. Anyway, we have been on camera 35 minutes. How did this even happen? I'm very confused. Anyway, by the way, I've dated two Satanists before who I mentioned one of them on camera, but I'm not mentioning the other one. And there's only a handful of people who know who that person is. So, because that other person came on camera, tried to expose me without saying my name, and y'all ate that shit up. Y'all believed every lie that person said. Y'all believed everything. Everything. So, no. Once again, y'all are not getting that book for Christmas. No. Because, bitch, I sat up here and wrote the damn code for the end of slavery in 2025. Why are y'all sitting up here trying to get the book? Trying to find out my cheat codes. Trying to find out, how to unlock the damn door. The door don't end slavery. Girl, y'all don't deserve this shit. Y'all don't deserve that. Y'all really don't. I told y'all in one of my old videos from a few months ago, human beings are gonna get what they're gonna get. Like, It's nothing to me. If I had to either, if the gods in the world and the heavens told me that, in order to protect the human race, I had to throw out my book that ended slavery and sex trafficking, which I would do it. Sure would. Because human beings are gonna take what I fucking say and sell me out to the next highest bidder, bitch. Next thing you know, I'm gonna be trafficked in the Caribbean, bitch. Oh my god, girl, it's gonna be a whole thing. They're gonna try to sell my soul and do all these satanic rituals, bitch. It's like, why? What for? When all I had to do was sit in New Jersey in my fucking apartment right here, right now, and not say shit. I would have been fine. But no, Jeffree Star, the trafficker, sold my ass out when all I had to do was sit my ass in my apartment at 28, 29 in a few weeks. Happy birthday to me. And all I had to do was sit my ass in my apartment, 28 years old, and keep my mouth shut. And I wouldn't have been trafficked by Satan, aka Jerry Star. I'm just like, it's weird to me. It's very weird to me how y'all trust these celebrities. These girls don't know you. They've never met you. First of all, Whitney Houston told these girls, y'all don't know me. Y'all never met me. Y'all don't know shit about me. Watch what the fuck you say. And that's my advice for these young 12-year-old stands on the internet who think they know these fucking celebrities. And y'all would murder somebody because they talk shit about your favorite celebrity. These celebrities don't fucking know you. Okay? In fact, I'm gonna call Judge Judy. We're gonna recommend this bitch to a 55-year residential stay at the psych ward. La Huerta Secreta. Okay, we're gonna recommend her to the psych ward of Mexico. Okay, bitch, where she's gonna learn Mexican Spanish better than any classroom in America. Okay, at La Secreta Huerdita. Okay. Because this heifer was sitting up here lying, talking about how Democrats are evil and, gays are going to hell. She was sitting up here talking about how abortion is evil. And she was sitting up here talking to the moon like Bruno Mars about how, the Bible is real and not a conspiracy theory. I'm like, girl, well, sounds like someone needs to be in a hospital. Sounds like we need to start ordering those drugs. The young people call them medication, you know, because last I checked, this heifer could not handle the truth that A, Democrats are ruling the world right now and she can't handle it. B, abortion is necessary for women and all women everywhere. Her body, her choice. See, when we talk like that, when us true soldiers talk like that, when the Democratic Army talks like that in America, these girls can't handle it. These Republicans, these fake thug warriors can't handle it, girl. They start ODing, they start overdosing all those medications, girl, all those drugs, all those pills, bitch. They can't handle her. They can't handle a man telling her story. They can't handle someone throwing their Bible away, someone burning their book, burning the Bible at both ends, bitch. They can't handle it. They can't handle it. Quite frankly, we might need to burn half of Donald Trump's scalp while we're at it, bitch, just to prove our point. Because first of all, January 6th was originally supposed to be black people protesting on the White House lawn the same way the white people were, but it was supposed to be black Democrats doing it. In fact, I will tell you, someone I know, two people I know personally, were at the January 6th riots, boo. One of them got 5 years, but one of them got a slap on the fucking wrist. So, and it's just crazy to me how, you know, when the Irish Catholic I know personally went to the motherfucking Capitol building and burnt that bitch, his ass got 5 years. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you like what in Lucille Ball's internet and Desi Arnaz's internet is going to fuck on right now? Like, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. I'm telling you, we need to hospitalize these girls. They're going crazy, bitch. It's like, ever since Andrew Tate took over the fucking Republican world, it's like we had to start hospitalizing more and more Republicans and conservatives because they started talking crazy, like running their mouth. Like, did she have running her mouth syndrome? Because we need to. Quite frankly, I told y'all earlier. I told you earlier. These Republicans start getting on the internet, start running their mouth runners, running off at the fucking mouth. Shout out to Quadir Howard. They start running off the fucking mouth about abortion is illegal and Democrats are illegal. I'm like, do I need to start giving you drugs? Do I need to start giving you sedatives? Knock your ass out to sleep, like to make you shut the fuck up about Republican initiatives. So do we need to make you shut up, or do we need to talk to you to shut up? Because we tried to do Plan B, which Plan B, not the pill, but we tried to do Plan B of my master plan for world domination, which we tried to talk this Republican. Okay, we tried to talk this Republican out of becoming another Jonestown, which another Jim Jones. We tried to talk this bitch out of becoming you know another what's a good cult leader name? We tried to talk this bitch out of becoming Mother God, okay, in Colorado and Hawaii. We tried to talk her out of the, mummification of the dead body bitch in Colorado. The one that was on Dr. Phil, Mother God, her. I tried to talk this Republican heifer out of becoming the next Mother God of Gen Z. However, life is not that simple. And I do know that in 2025, the year of our Lord's, that mass shooters, I mean Satanists, are everywhere. They want your kids. They want you. They know that they're Republicans trying to protect the conservative agenda that I hate so much. Because, girl, oh my God, girl, don't get me started about all the bullshit that delusional Republicans are doing. See, maybe if we hospitalize these Republicans, and put them in a colony or an island away from America or away from their native countries, maybe we can try to stop the virus of Republicans. We can stop the conservative virus. Okay, it ain't age you need to worry about, bitch. It's the conservative agenda. Itis. Okay. There's no medication for it. There's no vaccine for it. Like we got to give these heifers some pills, bitch. We got to give these heifers all type of drugs. We got to give this bitch some ayahuasca. That's the term these girls love to throw around. Ayahuasca, bitch, is drugs. Okay, miss me with all that. Like these girls love glorifying drugs, love glorifying alcohol, love glorifying gun control. Bitch, go to the hospital. I'm sending you there. Dr. Donald is sending you there for a reason because you're delusional. You're talking about stuff like you're putting on the internet. Oh, we need to piss the Democrats off. Let's piss the Democrats off. Girl, shut up. You need a hospital stay. I need this paycheck. I'm a first year resident in Chicago, man. Bitch, at Gaffney, Chicago. The one you watch on television. Yeah, Dr. Donnie's a resident there. And in fact, me and Dr. Ripley and huh, maybe Sully, but not really Sully because he died before I got there. So the Earth tried to transmute him over to the other side. Jennifer Love Hewitt calls it crossing over. And me and Dr. Ripley and Marie, I love me some Marie. That by the way, I did a review of Chicago Man, but I had the sound playing because I was watching the show while I was giving my commentary, so I can't really release it on YouTube because YouTube will take shit down. Anyway, so that could be lost media. I don't know. Anyway, so it's just like it's just wild to me that how many conservatives need to be hospitalized for their delusional thinking. And I'm thinking to myself, see, at the same time, I know delusional white supremacists and conservatives and racists who go on the internet talking this bullshit about anyone who brings up women on Father's Day. This is a white supremacist who's my biological cousin said this shit on the internet. I had to block this heifer. She talked about oh um anybody who brings up anybody who brings up women on Father's Day is getting blocked for your narcissistic thinking. I'm like, I looked around my room like, did this bitch just say this shit to me on my internet? Did she just say that on Lucille Ball's internet? Bitch, what? These same Republicans will watch I Love Lucy. These same for let me just say that again for the ones in the back. Let me teach y'all about politics and how it intersects with television. These same Republicans, do you hear me now? These same Republicans will watch I Love Lucy in black and white back when life and society actually gave a damn about their little runt children who turned out to be Trump supporters. Yeah, yeah. These same Republicans will watch I Love Lucy in black and white talking about they'll praise Lucille Ball, they'll praise Lucy Ricardo, they'll praise this, praise that. Then at the same time, I'm like, first of all, when Lucille Ball died, I'm like, I keep asking these Republicans, bitch, what did Lucille Ball stand for? I actually have Lucille Ball's memoir, which I actually have a signed Lucille Ball check, which above my head, right here, right there. That black picture right here. Yeah, guess who signed that check? Lucille Ball. And guess what? She signed it on I Love Lucy. So these girls in today's generation who try to cash these fake ass checks, yeah, of course it is because Lucille Ball cashed it herself, which I know because it has her date of cashing and it has her name. So why are you telling me? Oh, um, what is it? These liberals don't know about I Love Lucy. These liberals don't know about the 1950s. Girl, don't make me mollywop you upside your head. I said upside your head. Okay, it's really nothing to me. Like I will mollywop these Republicans in the face. Like it's nothing to me. Like I am from the hood. I will mollywop a bitch or two if I have to, and then I will just like these Republicans did. And I call them suits and ties. Just like the suits and ties do, I will go back to my table at the White House Correspondents' Dinner with Donald fucking Trump and act like nothing ever happened. What were you saying, Susan? I couldn't get that quite right. Yeah. Sorry I didn't hear you from the voice memo 2 hours ago because I had to wring this heifer by her hair. She was talking to my mom about how my mom should have aborted me. I'm sorry. I had to combat that internalized misogyny this heifer got. You know, it's like she's a woman, but she's forgetting she's talking to my mom about aborting me. How dare you? But we're, me and my girls are all sitting at the White House correspondents' dinner laughing at this bitch like, ha 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 ha, like Larry from SpongeBob. Talk about ha 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 ha, like a surfer. I can't even fucking do the laugh. That's how talented I was at laughing at this heifer. She talked about, this same girl who tried to mollywop my mom at the White House correspondence dinner. She talking about on stage. oh, the gays are going to hell, right? The liberals, they're going to hell too. But I love me some Jeffree Star. I'm totally getting the Jeffree Star palette. Bitch, do you know who Jeffree Star is? I'm talking about actually, like, behind closed doors. Do you actually know who this demon is? Yeah, I thought so. Keep your damn mouth shut. But she gonna tell me and my mother, oh, you should have aborted Donald like in 1948 when he was born. That's not his real age. And he's actually from Bermuda. So, because there's ice in New Jersey right now, they're coming to, take your immigrant son. I said, did this bitch just lie on me? Did she just lie about my actual information? Is she pulling a muta on YouTube? Is she pulling a muta? Like, is she pull? She's muta, Agent Orange, bitch. She's Age to Chaos. She's pulling a muta, lying about her profession. No, this happened is not an engineer. Yeah, I know. I know. I used to watch Muta too. I used to watch him too. I was fooled by the degenerate queen, asked Miss Ellen, which I was fooled, but not anymore. Girl, please. Andrew Tate could never, ever. Oh, by the way, Andrew Tate blocked me on Instagram too. And his brother blocked me and then unblocked me, probably because you know how real I am too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And my face is in the profile picture, so you know it's me. Mm-hmm. And I was cheesing for the camera too when they blocked me. Sure did. Looked like a damn horror film. I've got two sex traffickers in front of me. Only two are dangling off the side of the bridge. I can push them or not. Andrew, Tristan, what is your fate? I will decide on our next commercial break of Fear Factor, where you jump your ass off the bridge, and I do not hold you on the bridge anymore because Julie Chen will tell me to pull the lever, Donald. And I pull that motherfucking lever, bitch, and your ass goes flying off the handle, off of the Sydney Bridge, bitch, and you are jumping, oh, the Harbor Bridge. You're gonna go flying off that bridge, bitch, into the water, hell, into the gates of hell, with your Lord and Savior, Jeffree Star. I mean Satan. You didn't hear that quite right. Satan is your Lord and Savior, Andrew and Tristan Tate. Satan, because anyone who sex traffics women is going to hell. Okay, okay. I'm just saying. Molly Mall, the producer, he was a trafficker too, but they gave him the Diddy treatment. These white girls told him, "Oh no, we're gonna pay the judge off and say that we're gonna say that they had no evidence of trafficking, Molly Mall, so that you can get a lesser sentence and take this plea deal and get the fuck out of our face. Bye." Because girl, I'm Judge Judy, bitch. We're done. Zippity doo dah. We're done. I have next caller. See, bitch, they're like, see, the judge is like Kaya, bitch. Judge Judy's like Kaya. Next caller, next case. Okay. Like, Molly Mall was just like Diddy, bitch, a trafficker. I have relatives who stay arguing with me about Diddy is innocent. He never did it. I'm like, just because the court of law says shit ain't true, don't mean it ain't true. Do y'all realize that there's evidence that is not allowed in court? True, real evidence, admissions, confessions that are not allowed in court. Okay, so stop talking, because you're being willfully obtuse. There's nothing to contend with because you're sitting up here telling me a bunch of delusional Republican bullshit. We gotta hospitalize you, get you off of that Republican thinking. We gotta get this bitch off them hills. Get her. Once again, call Uncle Ruckus. Get this nigga out of here. Wow. Okay. We need to call Uncle Ruckus to do an exorcism on this heifer. Okay. I'm just saying, like, She talk about how Jeffree Star is her biological father. Bitch, Jeffree Star is gay. What you mean? She's talking about, see these liars out here. Talking about Jeffree Star is my father, 15 years ago when he was 19. He met my mother and started having an affair with her. I said, in what world? I said, Jeffree Star, the one that wears makeup for a living, the one that sells palettes, the one that made a song with Akon called Straight Boys. Where did he have a child with a woman at? Where? This, that, and more on Fear Factor. Bitch, that's not like a challenge off of Fear Factor. Bring Jeffree. Joe Rogan needs to increase the ratings of that show. We're gonna bring Jeffree Star on Fear Factor and make him have a baby with a woman. That's a fear. You know what fear. But tell listen, Fear Factor is bring Jeffree Star on that show and make him admit to sex trafficking all them young boys that he traffics. Make him on national television. But these girls sit up here. I've had arguments on the internet for 15 fucking years, 17 years, since 2008 on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, on Facebook and everywhere else. When people try to tell me Jeffree Star is perfect, Jeffree Star can do no wrong. Girl, shut up. Shut up. Are you off your meds today? Because you're talking about Jeffree Star is above reproach. Take your medication, Roman. Points to who knows that reference. Excuse me. Take your medication, Roman. You'll be okay. But these girls don't want to hear me when I keep telling you heifers. Even Maury Povich couldn't test Jeffree Star's kid, bitch. Because there ain't one. Just like Janet Jackson told you heifers, Maury Povich couldn't test my kid because there ain't one. There ain't no kid. So, quite frankly, since we're using Nicki Minaj metaphors, which even Diddy tried to traffic the kid. And even with all his bars, he couldn't text the kid. Stay off my dick, bitch, Andy. But anyway. I'm very goofy. I'm a conspiracy theorist, in quotes, in air quotes, as they love to call me. But I'm like, shit. I'm sitting up here telling y'all the truth and then disguising it as comedy. Like, shit. They need to give me a damn book deal. I need to write a conspiracy book like David Icke. And this time, it don't even need to be about lizard people. Circa 1976. That's not even the fraudulent part. I'ma just start writing a damn memoir and just air people out. Like, oh, look what this bitch did in 19 whatever. Yeah, I saw her in 1937 trying to sacrifice kids. You know. Just airing people out for no reason, just because I'm getting a bag, bitch. That's the part Azalea Banks fucked up at. See, Azalea Banks should have started doing stand-up comedy, and they said all the same shit she said on Twitter in a stand-up comedy act in her set. That's where she fucked up. That's where she fucked up. But no, this heifer had to spend 15, 16, 17 years on the internet, wasting everybody's time all over the world. You had world news outlets publishing her psychopath tweets. Because this heifer is a damn psychopath. Azalea Banks is a psychopath. Like, you had the world's media, mainstream media outlets publishing this woman's delusional thinking on their news segments. When, bitch, there is a Palestinian war going on. Stop talking about fucking Azalea Delusional Banks, bitch. Stop talking about Azalea Banks sacrificing them chickens in her closet. Stop. Stop. We don't need to hear about that. This heifer is a Satanist. She's a satanic Republican cum guzzler. Cause yeah, I know about her vote for Trump too. Yeah, we're gonna hospitalize her too. My new psych ward I donated to the hospital called the Crazy Ass New Yorker Medical Pavilion. The crazy ass New York Pavilion. I'ma call it the CANY Pavilion. The CANYP. I couldn't even remember the damn letters, girl. Anyway, I just y'all exposing the truth as a full-time job. Y'all just saw me now. First of all, I made what was supposed to be a video, a 10-minute video into a 1-hour video. Don't even know how we got here. Bye.